Welcome to the Defenders of Cobalt Twitch stream. Please enjoy this DMCA-free music while we wait for the show to start.
It's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Playing some games, it's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Talking about cheese. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Twitch stream, I love you. Yes, I do.
Boots and cats and 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 boots and boots
and cats
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 boots.
cats.
Welcome to the Defenders of Cobalt Twitch stream. Please enjoy this DMCA-free music while we wait for the show to start.
It's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Playing some games, it's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Talking about cheese. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Twitch stream, I love you. Yes, I do.
Boots and cats and 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 boots and boots
and cats
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 boots.
cats.
Welcome to the Defenders of Cobalt Twitch stream. Please enjoy this DMCA-free music while we wait for the show to start.
It's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Playing some games, it's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Talking about cheese. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Twitch stream, I love you. Yes, I do.
Boots and cats and 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 boots
and cats
boots
and cats
and 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 boots
and cats
boots.
cats.
Welcome to the Defenders of Cobalt Twitch stream. Please enjoy this DMCA-free music while we wait for the show to start.
It's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Playing some games, it's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Talking about cheese. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Twitch stream, I love you. Yes, I do.
Boots and cats and 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 boots
and cats
boots
and cats
and 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 boots
and cats
boots.
cats.
Welcome to the Defenders of Cobalt Twitch stream. Please enjoy this DMCA-free music while we wait for the show to start.
It's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Playing some games, it's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Talking about cheese. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Twitch stream, I love you. Yes, I do.
Boots and cats and 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 boots boots
and cats
and 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 boots
and cats
boots.
cats.
Welcome to the Defenders of Cobalt Twitch stream. Please enjoy this DMCA-free music while we wait for the show to start.
It's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Playing some games, it's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Talking about cheese. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Twitch stream, I love you. Yes, I do.
Boots and cats and 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 boots boots
and cats
and 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 boots
and cats
boots.
cats.
Welcome to the Defenders of Cobalt Twitch stream. Please enjoy this DMCA-free music while we wait for the show to start.
It's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Playing some games, it's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Talking about cheese. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Twitch stream, I love you. Yes, I do.
Boots and cats and 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 boots boots
And cats
and 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 boots
and cats
boots.
cats.
Welcome to the Defenders of Cobalt Twitch stream. Please enjoy this DMCA-free music while we wait for the show to start.
It's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Playing some games, it's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Talking about cheese. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Twitch stream, I love you. Yes, I do.
Boots and cats and 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 boots boots
And cats
and 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 boots
and cats
boots.
cats.
Welcome to the Defenders of Cobalt Twitch stream. Please enjoy this DMCA-free music while we wait for the show to start.
It's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Playing some games, it's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Talking about cheese. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Twitch stream, I love you. Yes, I do.
Boots and cats and 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 boots boots
And cats
and 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 boots
and cats
boots.
cats.
Welcome to the Defenders.
And here we are. Hello,
shit.
party people. I'm sorry to take you away from that fantastic music. I know you were all just enjoying it so much. So very, very much. Computer, what are you doing? Computer's chugging a little bit. Stop chugging, computer. There we go. Oh, hi there, friends. His Bert's ears and eyes are bleeding now. That is a fantastic sequence of events.
I think that just means we're succeeding.
We are succeeding.
We win.
We win all the things. I'm trying to look. It looks like the video is just a hair on the choppy side. Maybe not. I'm letting it catch up. Our bit rate's good. We're not losing many frames. Who the fuck knows? Anyway, welcome to the goddamn show. We are the Defenders of Cobalt, and we're here to play some Dark Trails. And not only are we playing some Dark Trails, everyone's favorite DCC-based Weird West game, we're running Rime of the Frostmaiden, the brand new 5th Ed D&D campaign book. We're taking, Dark Trails, which is a great thing, and Rime of the Frostmaiden, which is a thing, and we're mushing them together. It was the music destroyed time-space continuum, causing lag. I believe that. Absolutely, I do.
Sounds accurate.
Mm-hmm. I think because it's a little choppy on my end, I think I blame entirely all of it on my virtual background. So why don't I do this? Let me adjust, and I'll turn off.
You would do that?
Let me adjust.
It's gonna adjust on stream.
Oh my goodness.
A little wiggle, get things in the right spot. That's right, I went there. Ooh, that looks terrible.
Uh-oh.
What?
It looks like Jen disappeared for a moment there.
Not for me.
I was looking at the stream.
It could have been.
I do that sometimes.
You had like a window over.
Yeah, that was a thing. It was the. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? Anyway, that should make things. Yeah, it got tagged. Look, you can even see some of my pink
Got a
blanket
cursor
for
over Jen's face, by the way.
it. Oh, I do. Shh.
Hey,
No one shushes Jen.
stop it!
I know.
This is established canon.
Don't put that in my mouth. Did you wash that tiny hand?
No.
You
Tiny
watch that tiny
COVID.
hand, mister, you lose it.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
COVID. Wash your tiny
My
hands,
little tiny
everybody.
COVID hand. All right, everyone. Yeah, welcome to the show. We're going to play some Dark Trails. We're going to run the adventure Rime of the Frostmaiden. It's going to be something. I can't promise it'll be a good something, but it should be fun. So let's go ahead and let's have all of you introduce yourselves to the stream. Tell me who you are, plug any pluggables you got, and tell us about your character for the night. We're going to go in the order of the overlay, which just happens to be alphabetical order. So we're going to start off with Dan.
It's a terrible starting place. I'm Dan. I'm playing Glint, the gunslinger. I have usually abysmal bad luck, so not only can I roll crits, but I can also draw cards every time I shoot, which can result in crit fails as well. So I get like 2 opportunities to crit fail every time I fire, so it's gotta be
super
bad.
exciting. Yeah. Who's next? Frendon's next.
Oh, God. Hi, my name's Frendon. I'm a defender of Kobold. I draw things on the internet under the Twitch account, same name as my surname there, Frendon. But beyond that, I am playing Kaijul, which is kind of a bad play on words of Kaiju, because he's a lizard wizard, Kobold, that is going to cast enlarge on himself and try to become a Kaiju in every fight. That is his only goal, is to be the biggest little lizard that ever lizarded in a fight. That's my goal this session.
Sounds absolutely amazing. Jake.
I am Jake with the Defenders of Cobalt. You know who we are. If you do, you should find out who we are. So look us up on the Google and the YouTube and the stuff and the Twitter.
And the porn.
And I'll be playing a... Oh, well, that's not released yet.
Just
Yeah,
my
the
private
sex tape
collection.
pirated on the Pirate Bay. I'll be playing a character called the Olympian, who is an ancient Greek sin eater reborn in a redneck's body.
Nice.
I love it. It's absolutely amazing. All right, swinging down to the bottom row, Jen.
Well, if Tiny Hand will allow me to speak,
Yes, please.
I would say that my name is Jen. I'm a defender of Kobold. Only thing I'll plug is that in the coming week and a half, we're going to be releasing our second main issue. It's actually the third issue of our zine coming out from the Defenders of Kobold group. It's our Dies in the End series is the one that's coming out. It's going to be big. The zine is going to be huge. It's actually going to be I think 45 plus pages.
Wow.
We've got a lot of stuff in it.
That's fantastic. And I've even finished all of my writing for it.
I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
Proud of you.
Thank you.
And tonight I am playing Hattie. She's a hat maker, but also a Tommy knocker. And her one item is a really, really nice hat. She just has one really, really nice hat. So everything about this woman is just hats up and down. And she dual wields sledgehammers, which is going to be super fun. I'm really excited for that.
Absolutely fantastic. And last but not least, Jeremy.
Hi, I'm Jeremy. I don't have much to plug. If you like listening to comic book podcast stuff, you can go to the Plewdcast, Plewd. That's a good time. I'm going to be playing Cletus Calloway Redden. I am a redneck mystic monk. I'm a wiry little bastard with a big name, a big mouth, and a big chip on my shoulder. Got a pencil-thin mustache and a glorious mullet with a single spit curl down front.
Ooh, that's wonderful.
Oh, yeah, I'm ready.
He's a West Virginia Superman.
It's going to be beautiful, man.
It's amazing. And that's who we are. That's who we're playing. So let's just get into it. You all find yourselves hired on. You received a letter, months ago. You all are traveling together decently, a little bit slightly well-known group of adventurers, a crew, a gang, troubleshooters, yeah. So you got this letter saying that there was a job for you in a little area on the very northern tip of Alaska, an area by the name of Icewind Dale. So you find yourself, you took boat most of the way, and then there was some carriage. Maybe you took a few other little boats on rivers here and there. And then you came to this large valley, in the valley of Icewind Dale. And this valley is populated by 10 individual towns that work together as, a community. They have a government of sorts that spans between all of the 10 towns, as it's referred to. You were asked to head to the village of Bremen and head to the inn/tavern by the name of Buried Treasures. And while there, you're to meet your contact, a woman by the name of, let's see, where's her name? Oh, Hlyn Trollbane. She's an elderly dwarf. She was a bounty hunter herself. She was a mercenary for a little while. But she's got a problem that she can't get fixed on her own. So she's gone and gotten outside help. Now, one thing I'll point out is that you had all heard rumors that in the dead of winter, this far north in Alaska, there can be a month or two where you don't see the sun. The sun never rises. But same thing during the summer, there's a month or two where the sun never sets. It's September, and your entire journey through Alaska was uneventful, enjoying, the warmer months of, warm-ish months of Alaska, until you got down into the, not the canyon, what did I say earlier? The valley of Icewind Dale. And it's pretty much, once you move down into the valley, the sun just never came back up. Every night, there's brilliant and bright aurora borealis. So you get the northern lights every night. They're multicolored. They're beautiful. And it actually illuminates the valley pretty well. But the sun, you haven't seen the sunrise yet in your travel through Icewind Dale, which is very odd because you didn't think that happened in September. Happened, like late November through December, maybe into early January. But you find yourself in the little tavern business known as Buried Treasures. Let me get to my page in the book. Make sure I'm not steering you wrong with information. It's an inn. And it's decently well known. It's the nicest inn in town, and by nicest, I mean the only one. And you find yourself sitting at the table with Miss Hlyn Trollbane. And this is where she lays out the job for you. You're sitting there, maybe you've got a few warm drinks in you. You got, a nice bowl of fish stew or chowder or something. And she lays out, now, the job I got for you is not an easy one. Your job, in the most blunt and direct of manners, is to find and stop a serial killer. There's a murder on the loose in the 10 towns. And I can't get anyone here to do anything about it. The local law around here says all the murders happen outside of the towns, along the trade routes between the towns, so it's not their problems. I go to the 10 towns government, and they say that's a law enforcement issue, and they kick it right back to local law, who says it's not our problem, so they kick it back up to the 10 towns government, who kick it right back down. Just a big, stupid-ass circle. So that's why I went looking for maybe a group of somebodies who can do something about it.
Well, hell yeah, I ain't smart enough to understand no jurisdiction. I love punch people for money.
Listen, you very well might get to punch yourself, a bona fide sicko psychopath who's out there killing people.
That sounds good to me. I got 2 tomahawks, but 0 fucks to give.
That's good. Now, let me give you this here. And she slides over a map with some notes scribbled on the bottom of it. And I'm about to show that to everyone. This here is a map of 10 towns. And you can see all the towns. You can see the trails between them. And on the map, there's red numbers along the trails. Those are the locations of the victims. Now, honestly, since the sun stopped rising, winter's never stopped. None of this is ever thought out. So it's, there's, to my fear, probably more people buried out there in the cold, hard snow that may not be found. But I went ahead and I compiled you that list of the ones that we have found. And I gave you the names, about how long ago we found them, where they were from, and I went ahead and put their information, which is usually the place that, their place of business, why they were out traveling the traders' trails.
Okay. Well, it seems like they seem to work a pretty specific route, maybe.
Well, there's only so many routes. So, I don't have a whole lot of information, but I'd be happy to answer any questions or point you in directions. But this is, my old bones. I just can't take this cold weather like I used to. So I never got to get out there and investigate any of the bodies myself. I did see the one that, who was his name? One of the ones from Targos. What was it? It was Jamie Harmon. I did manage to make the trek over to Targos and take a look at that body. But, the cold did its damage to it, and bringing it inside thawed it out, which did more damage to it.
Did the general store sell any trout from the same fisherman camp as Susan? Any chance Susan and Jamie knew each other?
There's a chance. Now, the general store Striglio, that's how I think it's pronounced. They don't sell much in the way of food like that. They don't sell the trout. Now, these lakes around here, the 3 lakes that kind of surround Tinstown, they're known for what's called knucklehead trout. Bigger than any man you've ever seen. Giant, bull-headed trout. And that's how a lot of people in this area make their money, is fishing them lakes and selling that fish around. You know, there's a market for it down south. I heard them Californians like themselves some trout. Some weird dish they got from some far off land. I don't know what it is, but something about sheep. Something sheep. Like they're sewing sheep to it or something like that. Sioux sheep, I don't know for sure. But I heard they like that trout with that.
So are you saying you couldn't tell how Jamie died?
Well, I looked at Jamie, and he was poked full of holes. But the doctor, the only thing they found was some ice in there. Which, you know, being out there in the elements that long, you know, water in the body is going to freeze and turn into ice.
Does it seem like the order that these bodies were found were necessarily the order they were killed, or does it just happenstance? Like, is it possible you think that some of these things, like the one that got killed you found a month ago, is that body potentially older, or people report them missing at a certain time, or
You know,
how linear?
It's linear enough. When I go, you know, I had a few people ask around a little bit. You know, I asked some law who asked some law over there. It seems decently linear. Of course, the problem is, you know, a body that's been out in the ice for a week is the same that's been out in the ice for a year.
Well, that's why I asked, you know, if people had seen them missing.
When we ask about people going missing, yeah, the numbers I got there seem pretty linear. Now, the thing is, you know, this is not gentle country. If you're going to thrive out here, you got to be tough and you got to be strong, because this country will kill you if you don't watch yourself.
Sir, I am a heat-based lizard living in ice country. I think I have some idea about how tough this terrain can be.
That's fair. So I'll tell you what. I don't got a lot of money, but I think this should be more than enough. I'll tell you what, I'm willing to pay you, the group of you, $100 when the job's done. That is, I took a little pool here and there, got some money worked up. I had some of my money worked up from, you know, some jobs I had back in the day. But yeah, I'll give you $100. And then I'll tell you what, to get you started out, I'm willing to throw on, you know, a bonus, I would say, $15 here and now.
Okay.
15 up front, 100 when it's done.
How about we make that 25?
That's, you're trying to hurt me there. I might be able to go up to 20.
Everybody, 20?
That's more than 15. I'm okay with that.
Yeah,
All right.
you can do that.
All right. And she slides over 4 well-worn $5 bills. And she said, I got, you know, when this is done, I got a whole stack of these for you. So, I'm happy to answer any questions you might have, or if you just want to get out and get to it. I have a feeling you're going to be asking around a lot. And I just got to warn you, you know, these people, you know, we're out here, we're a proud bunch. We've taken this land that wants to kill you, and we've managed to carve out ourselves a home and a decent living.
Has anyone's living been made more decent by the deaths of these travelers?
Not that I know of, but, you know, who's to say it's not true out there somewhere?
All right, so here we go. We're going to disguise ourselves as tradesmen, wander around the trade route, wait till we get attacked, and then we punch the attacker in the face.
It's kind of thinking something along those lines myself.
There's
Yeah.
the problem with that is
Hey, Bert, don't
There's
worry
only-
about it. Have at it, man. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Jen.
it's okay. There's only one person killed at a time. I don't think a group of us running around is going to be easy picking target. I say we head to Targos and we ask some questions around there about Jamie and Susan. See if we can learn about them there.
Yeah, and
I mean, if
do
we still want to go on the trade route and run that scheme, then we can still do that because we have to get there anyway. We have to go through
Yeah.
Targos anyway.
We could maybe cram a few people in a barrel and have somebody out riding on their own, and look, solitary.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think that maybe starting in Targos is a good idea. I do want to warn you. Here in probably about a week and a half is the new moon. And seeing as you all are newcomers and out of town, I would strongly recommend that you not be in Targos, that you not be in East Haven, and that you not be in Bryn Shander on the night of the new moon.
Why not?
Why?
Well, with this sun that ain't rising, some people have got it in their heads and reverted back into their less Christian old ways of doing things than what they call a pagan ways on some things. And they think that, maybe they can appease whatever it is that's keeping the sun from coming back by, giving up something, making sacrifices. Those 3 towns in particular have they have taken it very seriously in their sacrifices, if you catch my drift.
This start happening around the same time people started showing up dead on the trails?
What did
The sacrificing.
Well, the sacrificing has been going on since February, so yeah, it kind of lines up a little bit.
Maybe these were people what didn't take kindly to the sacrificing. Got killed themselves. Just something to think about.
And another thing I was going to warn you about is that not all of these towns are the most welcoming to newcomers. So you may not find a necessarily warm welcome in this cold place, but you're an able-bodied crew, and actions and helping out the greater good tends to carry some weight. So if you find yourself that, in a place that don't want to answer questions, maybe look around, see if you can do something to help out the locals there. It might warm people up to the idea of sharing information with you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then. That sounds good.
All right, well, Targos it is, crew.
Do you believe
Says that
so?
away.
I mean,
All right.
what's the worst that could happen, right?
Pagan sacrifices, getting killed by something on the trail. It's just another day.
Yeah, normal.
I never killed me a pagan before.
That's great. So I'll say this. She helps you out with one other thing. Those of you who have or need but do not have, cold weather gear, she'll go ahead and set you up with some kind of older, ratty, some heavy coats, some thick pants and boots, and some gloves. So if you're the kind, boots and pants, if you're the kind, get dead due to extreme cold, she'll set you up with that.
Oh, man, I'll take the puffiest pants and the puffiest jacket they got.
Sadly, she's like, well,
Blend in a little bit.
These aren't going to be real puffy. They've been well worn. If you want something puffier than that, you're going to have to head over to that general store. Even better yet, if you want to head over to, let's see, where's that place at? Oh, there's a real good outfitter. Let's see, it is... Oh man, I've got it written down here somewhere. Oh, that's it. If you go to Care Koenig, there's a place, Frozen Far Expeditions, an outfitter, and they'd have the best gear for making it in this cold place.
All right.
Clint, I have a question for you.
Yeah.
I see all these trade routes on this map. What are those hills in the center between all of them? What's in those hills?
Oh,
It's
you're talking
unmarked.
about the you're talking about the Dwarven Valley and
No.
Kelvin's Cairn. No?
little southwest
If you
of
click on the
Dwarven
map
Valley.
and hold down,
Oh dear lord.
you can
Hold on a second,
highlight.
I have everything up on my screen. Yeah, there.
Oh,
Who
that's
is thank you.
just some hills, some rolling hills. You know, it
Okay.
doesn't get real intense until you get down to the Dwarven Valleys or you get around Kelvin's Cairn. Now, Kelvin's Cairn, that's where the big coal mine's at. So, yeah.
Okay. I noticed something about this map.
What you got?
I took a look at the numbers, and I ain't very smart, but I'm a little smart, and I remember my shapes when I was a human. Actually, I've never been a human. I'm a bugbear.
When I was in a live bugbear.
When I was in a live bugbear and I went to bugbear college, horks up a band-aid, I noticed that if we go by the times when the people were last seen and we connect the numbers as 1, 2, 4, 3, 5, it makes a star on the map.
Oh, that is creepy as shit.
Maybe them pagan
I
things.
think
Oh man,
don't
we're
know.
gonna stab some pagans. This is gonna be good.
it's an upside down star too. So let's go.
That's
Everybody
Let's go stab
knows
some pagans.
upside down things are twice as occult.
Things that are upside down are double occults.
Double
Yeah,
occult,
man.
super secret double occult.
My God.
I know
I
when I'm
know,
real
right?
angry, I do a handstand and I kick somebody. That's how you know something's mean.
All right, let's go to
Handstand.
let's go put on some old warm clothes and go to Targos.
going to Target.
Go to Target.
Targos. Does Targos have a dollar aisle right at the front of the merchant section where you can get like placemats and candles and little doohickeys and
I
things?
hope so. It's seasonal time.
Mm-hmm.
So at Targos, if you go into Targos, let's see, what do we got there? We got the general store, right?
General store.
Is that Triglio, the general store. There's a decent tavern there. 3 Flags Sailing. And then there's an inn, the Luskin Arms. Now, usually to get there, you'd have to get a boat to take you across the river there. Nice thing is, it's all frozen over, so you can just walk right over there.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna slip on the ice and die.
I'd like to. Are we doing this like actually doing this, or are we hand waving it?
Walking?
Yeah. I just need to know if I'm like standing in front of the ice right now.
Well, yeah, because how else are we
Okay.
going to do random encounters?
Okay, sweet. I would like to. Investigate the ice and see if it looks safe from this side of the shore. Tap it with my little tomahawk and give it a check.
It seems real thick. Now, also, you might get some odd looks because there are people just out on the ice.
Okay.
There's you see a few shacks here and there. You're thinking a little like ice fishing shacks.
Let's just say my little kobold is a little suspicious of frozen bodies of water still, regardless of how worthy they
That's
look.
absolutely fair.
Tapping with a little tomahawk, tiny little kobold.
Yeah. So yeah, if you all make your way to Targos, you've all got cold weather gear on. If you don't have cold weather gear, venturing out like this is a real quick way to get your character killed. So you'll need to pay special attention to water, getting wet and going out without your cold gear. Let's see. Why don't I roll a die? So you're venturing your way across. And it's not necessarily a real long trip.
Okay. Do we want to do the thing where a bunch of us are inside the wagon and only one is on the outside to make it look like we're merchants, y'all?
Maybe not just yet.
Okay.
Since this is a short trip, it's not on the trade route
Yeah.
specifically, I don't think.
In cutting across the ice like this, it's going to be about a 2-hour journey. As you're about an hour into it, you hear, why don't everyone go ahead and give me an intelligence test?
Oh no.
Boy.
Yep, I'm good at those.
Like
Nope.
that. We all did it, guys.
So everyone but Cletus.
Man, you see the gall those people staring at you there, Kai? That's just rude. Acting like they never seen a kobold before.
So as
They probably ain't.
Uncultured swine.
Maybe, who knows? As you make your way across the ice, eventually you hear it. Everyone but Cletus hears it. A strange singing carried on the wind. And as you continue on, it gets louder and louder, just ever so slightly.
Can I try to listen and locate like the direction it's coming from?
Sure
With some
thing.
investigation.
Sure thing. Give me another intelligence test.
So with investigation, the occultist gets a die size up, so I'm going to manually
Oh.
roll a d24.
There you go.
Ooh. Nice.
Plus my mod.
Yeah,
20.
dirty 20, yeah.
20.
You hear it's coming from straight ahead. And it's getting louder. It's coming straight towards you.
Well,
And you
whatever
can-
it is, we're heading straight for it.
You can hear, as you get closer, you can hear the words start to form. And in the distance you hear, "It's a nice lake. Whoa, 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 it's a nice lake. That shit's real cold. It's a nice lake." And eventually you come up to
Oh no, it's that undead singer Tom Bones I heard so much about.
Oh no.
You come across it looks like a merchant carrying a kind of rundown or riding in a rundown looking wagon. Just absolutely 10 hex tokens to the DM. That's fair. Pulling a rundown wagon by this giant woolly kind of oxen thing. The wagon is just loaded full of just junk supplies. And as you come along closer, they stop the wagon. They call out, "Well, howdy there, travelers. I got some goods if you're interested in buying." So real quick, why don't you name this traveler for me?
Bocephus.
How do you spell that?
Bosephus.
BOS, what's the last part?
EPHUS.
My name is Bocephus. And I got a little bit of everything if you'd be interested in buying. Or if you got some shit you don't want, I might even buy it off of you for a couple of pennies or maybe even a nickel.
Oh, wow. Such prices.
You know, while we're looking at what you're selling, you hear anything about other people getting killed on these trade routes that you seem to be going down here?
I've heard the rumors that there's people are showing up dead more often than not along these routes. You know, I travel all over the place. I haven't ran into any trouble yet. But yeah, I've heard stories about it, and I've been so far lucky enough not to be on the receiving end of any of that trouble.
What town are you traveling from?
Oh, just coming from Targos right there, and then I was in Bryn Shander. But then I made it from that long trip clear up to Caer Dineval. But you know, I make it all over the place. Like, you know, Rolling Stone collects no snow up here.
What was the order of the towns he was in?
He was in Caer Dineval, Bryn Shander, and Targos, and now he's heading over to Bremen. And you know, after I make it to Targos or Bremen, I was thinking about maybe taking the shortcut across the lake over to Lonelywood.
We don't know much about Lonelywood yet.
No, not yet.
Well, if you want to ask him a question, he's got enough information. He could share something about Lonelywood with you.
So, you know, some of these other towns we've heard of because of the killings and all, but Lonelywood, that's new to me. I ain't from around here. You want to tell me about it?
Sure thing. It's a friendly enough town, but they ain't got much of shit up there. You know, the local inn, it done closed down some time ago, but that's fine. The person in charge up there, Nelson, he's got a nice warm attic. He's willing to let, you know, travelers stay in, and I've slept more than one night up in that attic. Even better, they make some fantastic cookies. You know, once they even had chocolate. And I got to try me some chocolate. That's hard to get a hold of up here.
You know if them folks in Lonelywood ascribe to the recent pagan uprising of sacrificing things?
Yeah, people have been so worked up over this night that just won't quit. But you know, they're decent enough. You know, so on the new moon every month, they give up all their fire and their warmth. And they sleep in their houses for the night with naught but their blankets.
No thanks.
So instead of sacrificing, let's say, people or animals, they sacrifice their comfort in Lonelywood.
Yeah, that's how it is in most places up here. But there's a couple towns you want to stay the fuck away from on the new moon.
All right, man. So we're gonna make a note to self: pagans with chocolate are okay.
Yep.
Pagans that will kill you are not okay.
Cocoa is a no-go.
No, cocoa is a go-go.
No, for killing. No, it's a no-go for killing.
Oh no.
Okay.
We're gonna forget
Cocoa
this.
is a no-go for the killing.
It's complicated. Y'all are making it more complicated than I think it needs to be.
Well,
But
what
I
you
will tell
selling
you,
there,
I
friend?
got some of everything. Listen, I even got myself a chair back here. And not just any chair, a chair with actual upholstery. It's nice. You can sit in it. It's sturdy. It's
okay, meta talk. I'm kind of enamored with the idea of buying a chair and carrying it everywhere for the rest of the campaign.
You sit down whenever any major thing happens.
Yeah.
It's like, hold on a second, gets chair out, sits down, proceed.
Listen, I'll sell you that chair for 50 cents.
Oh no, you made it so affordable for him.
Listen, someone has shat on that chair before. I done hit it with the magic eraser pads, but the memory is still there.
I mean, what good chair hasn't been shitting once or twice?
Oh no.
Yeah.
While this deal is going on, I would like to sneak in a question about Did you happen to know any of the people who went missing? Did Did you know specifically? Do you know Fanny at all? Since she sold some salted fish. She was
Maybe about
a
the chairs she sat in.
Let's see. Fanny from. You would explain to Fanny from East Haven.
Fanny from East Haven. Yeah.
No, I don't. There's not a whole lot of people. East Haven, it's a decent enough size of town. I'd say there's probably. God, let's think about it. Let's think about it. It is the judge
Let's
flips
think
through
about
the
it
book.
while we're looking for it in the book.
Let's
Here it is. We've
vamp
almost
off.
found the page.
Almost. We're getting there. It's in alphabetical order, so I know
Let's
if I
also-
keep it up.
Let's also just assume that Hattie's also going to ask about Hubert from Bryn Shandar.
Well, East Haven, they've got almost 1,000 people living there.
It's a lot of people.
It's a good sized town. Not quite as big as Bryn Shander, but it's good enough. All right. So, but they make all their living off fishing out there. So if you're telling me there was a person from East Haven out there trying to sell fish, I mean, that's like telling me there's a bear out there in the woods that shits in it. Like, that's just the way it is.
There's a bear out there in the woods shitting on an upholstered chair.
I hope not. I don't
What
know if
about
that magic
Hubert?
eraser. Hubert.
What about Hubert Doherty from Bryn Shander? You said you were in Bryn Shander pretty recently.
Yeah, you know what? And actually, I've done some trading there with Black Iron Blades.
That's where he works.
Yeah, and I think I remember hearing about Hubert
What a
going missing.
coincidence.
Black Iron Blades. If you got a sword, a knife, an axe, a shovel, any of that you're getting up here in Tinstown, it was probably made right there in Black Iron Blades. They're cheap and they're fast. But you know what they say, you can only get 2 of the 3.
It's
Cheap,
shit quality.
faster, not shat upon, right?
Yeah, well, the blades tend to be a little shat upon.
So you knew Hubert or you
I
knew
didn't know.
of Hubert?
I knew of Hubert,
Okay.
doing, trying to sell some trading. Maybe if I find some iron scrap here or there, I'll go try and sell it off to Black Iron, to old, oh God, what's his name? Garn. Garn's the one who owns Black Iron. Go try and sell it off to Garn. And I remember them mentioning that one of their runners never came back. And then, rumors came about that they found him dead out there in the snow.
That is what happened.
Now, Bryn Shander is the biggest town here in the Tin Towns. It's got well over 1,000 people. They got an actual sheriff there, an actual lawman.
Mm-hmm.
That might be someone worth talking to.
Man.
So,
I was curious.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Man, you got any boots? There's one thing I'll spring for. It's good boots.
I got boots. I don't know about good boots, but I got boots. And they'll actually, they'll bust out. They got some old leather boots here and there. Maybe they got some taller boots used for fishing in the warmer seasons. But then also they bust out, I also got some snowshoes too, if you want to buy snowshoes. That might make life a little bit easier if you're trudging around.
Yeah, let me see them snowshoes, man.
Sure, and he'll pull out. He's got 8 pairs of snowshoes. They're rough. The weaving on them's cracking, or a couple of them are rough. And he's like, I've got even more in the back, but took up a whole pile of them, and these are the ones that actually came out to a fully functional pair. And I'll tell you what, I'll sell them. Y'all seem nice enough. I'll give you a nice discount. I'll sell them to you $1 per shoe, so $2 per pair.
How about you knock 25 cents off of each shoe for 50 cents off a pair, and I buy that chair?
So you're saying I sell you a pair of snowshoes for $1.50 each,
Yeah.
and then you'll also buy that chair for another 50 cents.
Right.
Sure, I'll do that. That's fair enough.
Okay.
Some good
Fair
wheeling and
chair
dealing
shit on
there.
by a bear. I think
Fair
we have
chair, shit
ourselves
on
a
by
deal.
bear. There you go.
That's fantastic.
I'll buy snowshoes for the remainder of the group.
Okay.
Oh man.
Oh,
Thanks, Corey. Or
Yeah.
Oli.
Yes. Alexius, but Alex is fine.
All right, Alex. You're one of the good ones. I appreciate it.
I'll to deduct the 50 cents for the chair from my inventory. So the chair is, I want the chair. The chair is on my pack. The chair is mine.
Well,
I'll
there's
also
yeah.
for when Jeff comes into the game, I'll also include snowshoes for his character. So.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic. All right. So they take their leave, continuing their path to Bremen. And it's about an hour later. You all roll up into Targos. Targos is let's take a look here. What can I say about Targos? Oh, that's alphabetical, Chuck. It's an alphabetical.
So, Jake, is it obvious that your dude's undead?
Oh, is it obvious? Let me
I'm
check
assuming
class
the undead
description.
bugbear is probably pretty obvious.
I'm like torn apart, sewn back together. Absolutely. It's very easy to tell that I'm dead
Okay.
or undead. I'm a revenant. I don't know.
So Targos is also a pretty big city.
just put your clothes on here real nice and snug so nobody can see.
It doesn't
Yeah,
seem.
because you're. No, you're good, Jake.
No, I was just gonna say it doesn't seem that my character appears blatantly undead.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Whereas Jen is Tommy knocking on heaven's door.
Yeah.
So one
It's
thing
not
about
heaven's door.
Yeah, one thing about Targos as you approach this big city, big for Tenstown, is completely encircled by a wooden palisade, and the wooden, giant wooden wall even goes out into the harbor of the lake there. And in that harbor is where they keep all the fishing boats. The problem is that the harbor is completely frozen over. So most of the bigger fishing boats are trapped in ice there at dock. But yeah, you move into town. It's still, we're going to say you started off meeting your contact at like 10 a.m. So it's rolling up maybe just slightly past noon. Of course, you don't really have any idea because, sun never rises. So it's still dark at night. But like any snowy day or, snowy night when there's enough snow in the air and snow on the ground, it's always light enough that you can always see decently well. So yeah, you all pull into Targos. People here don't seem real friendly. But you kind of looking around, you see there's an inn. There's that general store. And there's a tavern as well. The tavern is the Three Flags Sailing, and the inn is the Luskin Arms.
I feel like the place to start getting rumors, that's always the tavern.
Yeah, man. Maybe we get some booze in us or booze in them. Things would be better. But these people look like somebody pissed in their oatmeal this morning.
Yeah.
How you know what people what had oatmeal they're eating pissed in look like?
I used to do it all the time back at work. Somebody pissed me off, I pissed in their oatmeal. Look at their face when they ate it.
I'm going to take all of my packets of dried grains and just look at them and secret them into ever deeper compartments of my pack.
Nah, man, it's okay. I love you, man. You're the only person here smaller than me.
It is true, I am diminutive. But
You make me look big, and that makes me feel good.
I hate to tell you something, Cletus, but I know a spell what makes me real big.
God
But-
damn it.
You know what, Cletus? I can cast it on you too.
Oh,
Uh-huh. How big you want to be, Cletus?
can you cast it on your chair?
I can cast it on the fucking chair.
Oh, yeah.
God, I'm
We
so
could all
excited.
share on that shit chair.
So I'm basically wearing
Cletus
the
on a
chair.
rocking throne.
It's
Yeah.
a charapus now, basically, on my back.
We should get an ox and have it made turned into a chariot.
Oh, that would be very charitable of you.
Oh yes.
So yeah, you all head to Three Flags Sailing. It's the mood there is it's not great. You know, it's primarily serves the fishermen. A lot of the fishermen are either their boats are trapped in the harbor, or those with smaller boats are able to drag them out across the ice and get to some of the open water further into the lake. But fishing's been hard, even for those who can get out in the water. But the proprietor there is an elderly woman by the name of Ethel. And as you kind of move in and maybe take a table, you can hear people referring to her as Ma. And everyone calls Ethel Ma. But she eventually makes it to your table. She's like, "Oh, what do you have, sweeties? We got not much, but some, decent enough meat and some, and the fish stew and chowder's pretty good."
Take whatever your special is.
Sure. With that, she'll go and get you all a bowl of chowder. And yeah, so you get some decent food in you. She charges, maybe a nickel or so per person. It's not a whole lot.
I'll ask somebody to cover mine because I just, bought
I
a
got
bunch
you.
of snowshoes.
I got you. Actually, I'm buying everybody's.
So yeah, she gets you all set up. Y'all aren't from around here now, are you? Is there anything I can help you out with?
Well, actually, we were wondering if we could do the same for you. We've been called upon to investigate a series of grisly acts conducted on the trade routes between towns here. We were wondering if maybe you had any insight as to how to help protect the people of the town and keep things moving a little bit more smoothly.
Well, I mean, and until this, sun comes back, I don't think there's much that'll happen to help the town move smoothly.
At least, keep sure, trade moving nicely, at least.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know anything about that. I keep to my tavern. I've heard rumors of people winding up dead, but this isn't an easy country. It's just someone gets attacked by an ice cat or a polar bear or a grizzly, and all of a sudden they show back up, their body shows back up, and people think it's something sinister. None of us moved out here for an easy life.
No, I probably wouldn't be able to intuit that. Never mind.
Okay.
What's the tone and tenor of the bar as she's talking to us? Are people paying attention to us like we're outsiders? Is this town used to people coming in? Like
so the tone is pretty downtrodden, right? These are fishermen who are worried about their livelihood, not able to get out fishing like they want to. There are a few people that are, enjoying a drink, talking. There's one person kind of in the corner of the bar that's been paying special attention to all of you since you came in. It's a younger man, almost a boy, more so than a man, who's kind of, over his bowl is keeping a sharp eye on you, and you'd notice that.
Like in his bulb and obviously.
Yeah. But yeah, they're just watching. But other than that, most people aren't paying a whole lot of attention. Maybe you got a funny look here and there, just strangers coming in when you first entered. But after you sat down and Ma served you, people kind of start going back to their own business.
I'd like to elbow Cletus because he's next to me and kind of give everybody a look in the eye and then point to that fella in the corner and make it real obvious I'm looking straight at him, to him.
With that, the boy would actually get up, bring his bowl of stew, and pull up a chair alongside your table. Y'all are out there traveling in the snow, aren't you?
Man, look at the big brain on you.
I look down at my snowshoes. I look up at the kid. I look down at the snowshoes. I look up at the kid.
Sharp eye you got there.
I need someone.
We all do, buddy.
I need someone to help me out. Now,
Okay.
How old are you?
he's like 14, 15.
Where's your ma and your pa?
Well, it's just me and my dad, but my dad, he's gone missing.
Oh.
What's your dad's
Oh.
name?
My dad's name. Oh my gosh, where's this guy's name? Garrett.
Looking
His name
for
is
a
Garrett.
dad. Garrett.
Garrett.
And what's your name?
My name is Keegan.
You guys from here?
We initially we came from down south where it was a little bit warmer. But you know, Dad was an adventuring kind of man, so he came up north looking for making riches off the mines or the land. And I'll tell you what, here recently he was hired by some I don't know, some people out looking for their own money to lead them on an expedition up Kelvin's Cairn. And he was supposed to be back a week ago.
And that's where the mines are that he was working, right?
Well, yeah, the dwarves, you know, the Battlehammer Trading Company that runs Kelvin's Cairn, they don't really let other people do mining up there. If you want to do your own mining, you'll be better off heading down to the Dwarven Valleys or, you know, Bremen's Run.
How long's he been missing?
He said he was supposed to be back about a week ago. Now, I'm sure he just got trapped, you know, an avalanche or something like that, and he's just up on Kelvin's Cairn. But he needs someone that can go dig him out, so that way he can get back here.
Mm.
Okay, all right.
I mean, you know, I my heart bleeds for you now. I'm not sure if our travels are taking us that way. Maybe if there was some incentive to expedite our direction that away.
Now, I don't have money, but I'll tell you what, I know the owner of Luskin Arms, and I can see about getting y'all free rooms while you're staying here. And also, I'm pretty good at scrimshaw. I might have some art pieces maybe I could give you. Maybe you could sell those and get some coin.
Would I know what Scrimshaw might go for? Like, would I have an idea of?
It would vary, you know, depending on the quality. Maybe, you know, a handful of quarters to, you know, up to $10 if it's a real masterpiece. You know, it's just you know, bone or tusk or something like that that's been, you know, carved intricately.
Okay.
Hell yeah, that sounds awesome. I want me a piece.
So I'll tell you what. You bring my dad back to me, and I'll give you all the pieces I currently got that I ain't sold.
How you feel about carving something intricate into a kobold's horns?
Yeah, I could do that. I've never carved anything on a living person before, but you know.
Well, if your work's good enough, would you be open to it?
Yeah, I could do that. And he would actually have a couple pieces he could pull out. Maybe, you know, some moose antlers or maybe walrus tusk or something like that. And the work is good. You know, it's not, you know, mind-blowing. But, you know, it's definitely solid enough work. Kid's got, you know, talent and potential.
Okay.
All right. That sounds interesting. Yeah, maybe we can probably need to deal with the murders first. Maybe afterwards we can swing up that way.
I don't know enough
Keep an ear
about
to the
no
ground.
murders, but, you know, if my dad's up there trapped on the mountain, you know, I'm sure he'll be fine, but if he wants them people that hired him, you know, sooner is better than later.
And we're thinking he's up in Bremen's Run or somewhere in the Dwarven Valley, or is he in Kelvin's Cairn?
Kelvin's Cairn is where he told you
Kelvin's
that his
Cairn. Okay.
dad was leading the expedition.
Let's see. Where are murders?
So if they got caught by the dwarves, we might have a tough time with that. But...
Well, maybe them dwarves, as long as they aren't trying to get down in the mines, the dwarves won't give them no harm. Clan Battlehammer, the trading company or the mining company up there, they're not the worst people. Just stay out their mines.
And you're pretty sure your dad wasn't doing no double dealing, trying to get in their mines or nothing?
No, he got in trouble when we first moved up here. So he knows better than that.
Okay, all right. Just checking to be sure nobody was doing something they shouldn't be doing.
That is kind of the opposite direction of the 3 towns we're not supposed to be in during the upcoming pagan ritual if we wanted to go do that.
Doesn't that mean maybe that's exactly where we should go, seeing as there's the upside down star bullshit?
Targos,
Right?
East Haven, and Bryn Shander are the ones we need to avoid.
Yeah, which...
And they've already completed the star, Cletus,
Yeah.
so I don't know what's going to happen after that.
Right. So I'm not saying I'm a smart man, but usually if there's trouble, I say you just run straight into the middle of it.
Then we should run straight to the middle of that star.
I say, how about this? How about this, my bugbear companion? We go to the middle of that star, and that puts us about dead center of Kelvin's cairn. And if we ain't seen nothing in that star, then we go try rescue this wonderful young man's idiot's father
I'll share
before he done dies.
I'll share the star drawing in our channel that we have so that everybody can see it.
If you want to share it in a public
Discord.
place, you can put it in episode discussion as well.
Oh, yeah.
I put it in the I already put it in the Rime of the Frostmaiden Discord.
It's kind of
that we have.
there, yeah. Intentional or not.
All right.
And that's in the order that they were. That I think is that second is the. Oh, sorry, I should ask in meta voice. Is that second number how long ago they were found, or is that when they went missing?
So I've got them ordered 1 through 5. It's just how I ordered them, and then it's 1 month ago, 3 months ago, 5 months ago, 4 months ago, 8 months ago.
So, and the thing I did ask, is this just when they were found, or did people notice them missing? And it sounded
Found.
like they noticed them missing.
That's specifically the number she listed was when they were found, but the rumors she heard and the few people she could actually talk to, usually it was like a week or so that those people have been missing afterwards. So it's the found and reported missing are pretty close. Yeah.
Yeah, I was just making sure they were the right order, right? And so yeah. Okay, that makes sense.
And then it could be nothing, or it could be a giant pagan star that we're traveling to the center of.
Hey man, as far as I can tell, you are smarter than the average bugbear. Whatever you say goes.
I hope they got those chocolate brownies.
If his father's been missing for a week, it could be that he might be the next victim.
Yep. Which means it might be worth investigating anyhow. And what I'm saying is, center of that star is kind of right dead center going through the Dwarven Valley anyway, which we'd have to do to get to the cairn. So we could kill 2 investigative birds with 1 investigative stone.
You could cut across the land, and it's going to be a lot harder for the travel. There's actually Caer Konig is actually at the base of Kelvin's cairn. So you could
got that general store where we could stock up on supplies with our $20.
So if you were to take the trader routes, and I know there's no dotted line between Caer Veneval and Caer Konig, but there's a trade route between those two. And that would actually take you right to the foot of Kelvin's cairn, which would be a possibly longer, but maybe a safer route.
Maybe we walk through the center of that star to Caer Denival, up to Caer Konig, and then to the cairn and look for that guy. And we hit a couple towns, we check out that star, cross it off the list. I mean, that thing looks like an upside down star. And if I know something about occulty pagan things, I'm an occultist. And, I have, and then I open my coat and there's an upside down star. I'm like, I got one myself. I like them. I get it.
I want so
All right,
badly
you
for
son
this to
bitch,
just be
you
a
a
mistake.
chocolate pagan?
You ask that, and I point to the stain on the chair in my back. I'm like, oh, he's chocolate.
Oh God.
Okay, man. You made me
Boo.
nervous for a second.
Boo.
Oh, that's Caredenival. That's the name of it.
But I like that plan. We travel straight to Caredenival through the center of this quote-unquote
Yeah.
star. Then we make our way to the mines if nothing pops out at us.
So you're looking
And-
at,
It's a sound plan.
7
there
to 8
was some-
hours trek between straight line between Bryn Shander and Caredenival. Anyway, sorry to interrupt, Brenda. Go ahead.
No, you're good. If we walk through that star to Caredenival, that's going to put us right on about number 3 on the kill list, too. So we'll have other things to investigate on the way, worst case.
Yeah. We might be getting 3 birds with 1 investigation.
I like that. 3 birds with 1 roam.
I don't much care for Rome.
Oh, I meant like, oh, I see what you
Oh.
did there.
To be fair, I'm not too big a fan of Macedonia either. But
Would you say you're not
hey,
a
that's
massive
okay. You can
fan?
roam if you want to.
What about Constantinople? Or is it Istanbul?
I've got no opinions either way.
I like
All
that
I'm
you're
saying
just like
is-
deadpan, like, yeah.
I was hoping somebody'd know that they might be giants there.
Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, Cletus is too dumb to know it.
I actually have an enlarged spell, which means I might
I was
be
gonna
a
say
giant.
Kaiju's not a giant yet, so
Wait.
Well, do we need to stock up on anything in this town, y'all think, before we head over to the middle of this here star? And we need provisions. Should we check out that inn we're getting free rooms at?
Oh, yeah, man. Let's rest up good, get ourselves lots of food, make sure we get ourselves a couple lanterns.
So also with that, hearing that, Keegan
Yeah.
would say, like, yeah, if you want to go to the general store, that's good. Also, Torgs is in town right now, too. So if you're wanting some good supplies, Torgs could probably set you up as well.
What's Torgs?
Oh, it's a small traveling merchant company. 3 or 4 wagons. I don't
Traveling
necessarily
merchants.
care for the guy who runs. His name's Torga. He's a little bit of a... He and my pa have gotten into it a time or two before. But, they got good supplies.
I sort of like look at everybody else and maybe like give like a let's go check this guy out. But
Mhm.
So you're saying we should punch him in the face, right?
we're gonna go check him out. We're gonna go have a little conversation.
not check. Just observe.
With words, maybe you punch him in the face. We'll see.
Okay, man. I'm sorry. I'm bad at reading the room sometimes.
I would like to use my sixth sense, which is I wield an item used as a focus, or such as a crystal ball, dowsing rod, or some other esoteric device, and that is going to be my chair. And I need to focus for 1 round, and I do 1d20 plus will modifier,
Do you sit
plus
in your
CL,
thinking chair to do it?
and I'm sorry, what, Dan?
Do you sit in your thinking chair?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Wonderful.
Anyway,
I
continue on,
ruminate.
Brendan. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I roll that, and I can detect if something spooky's going on, basically. Something fishy's near me, I can
Okay.
kind of detect it.
Okay.
So it's kind of like detect magic, but like detect evil, basically.
Okay, cool.
All right, so let me double check. I just want to make sure I'm getting the roll right for the first time. D20 plus will plus CL. Okay. What is my will save? Will you look at that? It's +2. +1. How's a 20?
Oh, dirty 20. That's fantastic. So,
Oh, dang. Thanks for those bits, Bert.
Thanks, Bert.
Hey there, Bert. That's
Wait, did he just give you a reroll?
that's banking a reroll, yeah.
Nice.
So yeah,
I wasn't sure if that was like an aggressive making you reroll. You're sitting in your thinking chair. If that was like a in the future
Oh.
we can bank
that's
a
up to
reroll.
Bert. I'll let Bert have that thing.
Yeah,
Is
Bert,
that
you just said.
bank a reroll? We can reuse it when needed, or do you just want him to reroll that dirty?
And
20
I can
right now?
reroll that dirty 20. I can do that.
Is this Bert getting back at us because we supported Chuck singing?
Oh.
Maybe. I don't blame him. Oh,
Use it when needed.
Okay, he's
Okay.
being
That's
nice.
appreciated, Bert.
Thank you, Bert.
Bert's being nice.
I wouldn't have minded some tomfoolery either, Bert. That could be fun. All right, so 20. Something spoopy near me.
Sure. You get a sense of two things.
Oh.
You get a sense that you see images of a kind of regal-looking man and a well-armored looking tiefling. And then you also get images of a human standing outside in the cold next to a wagon. He's got a real kind of dead, steely look in his eyes. But the thing that catches you off with this one is dude's just wearing like normal boots, normal pants, like a shirt and a basic vest. No cold gear on whatsoever.
Are we still with the kid while I'm doing this?
Yeah.
And channeling this? I'd like to snap out of it and describe the man I saw and ask him if and not tell him that it's something I saw, but just ask him, does this description match your father? And then describe the way that dude looked.
No, that's Cephik. He's the bodyguard for Torgs.
Oh. All right. Well, that torques my interest. Thank you, son. And then I'd like to relay to the group that I did my channel Sixth Sense stuff and saw exactly those things, and Torg might be up to something evil.
So does that put us on a more or less likely scale of punching him in the face?
We determined it depends on the amount of chocolate he has as well.
Yeah, this is a fact.
Okay.
We need that.
Did you see any chocolate in your vision, Kai?
Oh, you know what? It was 6 cents, not 6 chocolate cents. I don't know, man. I didn't see nothing chocolatey. I'm sorry. I'll think about it next time harder.
Well, then we should go investigate to see whether this man has chocolate.
All right. Well, son, thank you for your help. We appreciate it. And if we find your father alive or dead, we will probably let you know.
Oh yeah, I'm sure my daddy's alive. He is a fantastic frontiersman and survivor.
Oh.
You know, I'm just worried that if those people he took up there, if they don't come back alive, then we don't get paid.
Oh, okay. The stakes are slightly different than I thought.
Yeah, no, I'm sure my daddy's fine. There ain't nothing in this place that'll kill him. He's a tough son of a bitch.
You shouldn't talk about your grandmother that way.
Well, I only met my grandmother once, and you know,
The term applies, does it?
she was also a tough
Once.
daughter of a bitch. I come from a long line of tough
Tough
SOBs.
mutters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Firm, but
What you
mean
doing
shit.
poking him for?
well, you know, it's like a good. Nope, not making that joke. I'll just leave it be.
That's a trap right there. That's a trap.
What happens?
That's a trap. I don't need to roll to detect that trap. So we know
Not even a
it's
rogue.
trap. Not even a rogue.
Well, it sounds like Torgs and the inn are the two things on our radar then, huh?
Let's do it. So my character overall is like walking down so I don't know if this has been discussed yet, but there are two paths that people can walk down whenever it comes to, and this is something that Brendan actually gave me more detail on, is like there are two paths that people can walk down. One is the path of righteousness, right? It's righteousness, and the other is the path of the damned.
Yep.
My character always goes down the path of the damned because she's a Tommyknocker.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna get progressively more evil as this campaign goes
all
on.
about it. Listen,
Okay.
this can be a save the day campaign, or this could be a conquer 10 towns campaign. I am absolutely thrilled with either aspect.
I have 2 sledgehammers. 2 sledgehammers.
And a microphone.
Yeah.
Where it's at.
I have 2 tomahawks and a dirty chair. Okay.
My character's
So-
like the exact opposite.
Oh, really?
If I go like I'm path of righteousness, that if I start going the other way, then my like weapons might abandon me.
Now we can just, if you want, we can do a little bit of, adjustment and say that you've got your ghost irons or walking the path of the damned
Sure.
and
that
out
makes
for
sense.
revenge.
Well, I'm just like,
Mine is Path of the Righteous, and I have to follow the creed of the ferryman and exact vengeance upon those who prey upon lost souls.
And maybe
So I
we
guess it's
find
going to
just a
depend on
happy
your prey.
medium.
I just gotta walk the line, man. I'm in between. I ain't good, bad. I like good's great.
I'm a
Good, bad.
little
I'm
kobold.
the bad. I'm the guy with the guns. Yeah.
Yeah,
There you go.
I'm just gonna be bashing people's heads together with my sledgehammer with no impunity whatsoever.
I just
lay
want
them
to
to rest
get
when you're
big and
done.
stump. I'm sorry, Jake. Go ahead.
Get big and
No, I
stomp
said I'll-
people.
Yeah, I'll lay them to rest when you're done. It's fine.
Perfect.
Nice.
Okay.
Teamwork.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Making the dream work.
So what's the plan? If you
Let's see
ask around a
Torgo.
little bit, you can find out where Torg's set up, kind of in the
Torg.
city center with his. He's got they've got
We'll
like
check out-
3 wagons.
We'll check out Torg's while Keegan sets us up those rooms. After
Okay.
we check out Torg,
Okay.
then
Yeah.
we'll go rest up a bit, then take off.
Yeah.
All right, man.
That sounds fair.
I sure am glad I hooked up with a bunch of smart people like you.
Well, I've been around the block a few times.
Hmm.
Just not in Rome
Mm.
or Macedonia. Dicks.
I've been buried under the block a couple times.
I fixed the plumbing under the block a couple times.
If you ever do get tired of just being alive, I could
No.
probably. Okay, just an offer.
No.
So Dan, Bert, and chat there. Gunslinger with evil guns is called a pariah, so that's built into the rules there. So
Yeah,
Ooh.
we'll just have to decide what
Nice.
direction we go.
you'll need to decide, and you'll need to decide before you get much further. So probably before next session, because
Okay.
your guns aren't going to switch what they are. Your guns are what they are,
Right.
and then whatever
And-
you decide, if you deviate away from that, then your guns are going to have a problem with it.
Yeah.
So that'll be something you need to come up with, Dan.
Sounds good.
So you make your way to the town square, town center, and you find the 3 wagons with the, kind of skeezy looking dwarf. As you come on up, he's like, hey there, friends, listen. You want to buy some good shit? Because I got some good shit I'm willing to sell you.
Well, let's take a look at your stock then.
Does he match the man or next to the armored tiefling in my vision?
No. But you see, kind of standing not too far off, kind of keeping a watchful eye over this dwarf, you see the human who is without any of the cold weather gear.
Okay. And he's still standing around without cold weather gear.
Yeah. And it's frigid out here, if you got, beard or mustache or something, your breath is starting to freeze in it. It's damn cold.
Okay.
So, I got a little bit of everything. I got a decent enough deal with black iron here in town. I got fish. I got some firearms. I got some mining equipment. I even got some gems I might be willing to trade off from the mine up north.
Hell,
From-
man, I don't know what I'd do with any of that.
Calvin's Cairn?
No. That's the dwarves and their coal. There's a gem mine up outside of Tourmaline.
Okay.
So, what do you want to buy?
How about some information?
Sure, give me $1.
How about you tell me if you got information that I want before I pay for it? You don't need to tell me the information, but why would I pay you if you don't have the information?
All right.
What you know about these murders on the trade routes? These deaths.
I know a little bit. I even found one of them.
That might be worth $1 to me. And I'll say, how about I give you 50 cents, and if it's good information, I'll give you not just 50 but another 75.
All right, I'll take that deal.
All right. So what you know?
So I found, what was it? What was her name? And he leans back and yells at the strange man leaning against the wagon. Sefric, what was that lady's name we found up on the way to Cairn Denival? And he would reply back, it was a man by the name of Nelson. He was a traveling musician.
So that's 5 months ago.
We done found him in the snow one night. Had a wagon wheel breakdown, so we camped out along the trail that night. The next morning, while one of my boys here was making water out in the snow, he came across one of the bodies. Well, came across that body, and so we hauled out that icicle and took him to Cairn Denival and sold the body off for about $5.
Were there any tracks around the body? Did it look like he was attacked? Can you tell us anything else? This is where that extra 25 cents comes into play.
Hey, it's Carol. Thanks for the follow. He would be like, yeah, there wasn't, these nights here, blizzards, winds, if tracks are there, they don't stay for long. There's markers out pretty often to keep you on path on the trails, and that's how you can tell you're going the right way as you travel between towns. But,
Could you maybe tell how they died, perhaps?
Looks like they were stabbed. A lot.
Like, a lot?
Yeah.
Now, based on the snowfall in the area, do you think the body had been out there for a while?
I wouldn't think so. It was, there was a good dusting over it, but it wasn't deep in there. If it was, we wouldn't have found it.
That's what I was thinking. That was 5 months ago, and that was Nelson. 5 months. And I say, so is your man, what's his name, Sefric? So it's your man Sefric, and I call over to Sefric. What found him then? Mind if I have a word with Sefric while my friends either come with me or buy your goods?
I suppose if you want to, he isn't much one for words.
Anybody want to come with me and question the guy from the vision?
Yeah,
Hell
sure.
yeah, man.
I'd like to.
Or at least, be there.
I want to at least ask this guy something real quick. You said something about gems. You got anything that's like nice and shiny, but kind of not worth shit, like a rhinestone? You got some rhinestones for me?
I ain't got no rhinestones. I do got some of that, what do they call it? Fool's gold.
All right, I like it. I
It's
dig
shiny
it.
enough.
It is shiny. So I was thinking, like, you got some thick worker gloves?
Yeah, we got some heavy leather gloves.
All right, man. I would love to get some worker gloves studded with pyrite. That sounds just amazing.
Well, I can't do any studying.
Fistful of fool's gold.
Yeah, man. Fistful of fool's gold. That's exactly where I'm going.
That's fantastic.
Pyrite. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
Yeah. Okay. All right. That's what I need.
He'll take a quarter for the pyrite, and then he'll give you. It's like I'll take I'll take $1.50.
Okay. Deal.
For the gloves, and these are some heavy fucking Christ words. Heavy leather gloves. Think like
Welding gloves, maybe?
blacksmith's gloves.
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, I'm excited. I got
Hey,
plans.
Cletus, we kind of got to deal with that Keegan kid, and he's kind of handy with his hands and craftiness. Maybe he could stud those gloves up for you.
Hell yeah, man.
And Torg would be like either that or you can head over to Black Iron.
Oh.
Aren't we going there anyways?
Yeah.
Let's
Black
see,
Iron.
Targos Black Iron Blades. They're in what town were they in? They're in Bryn Shander, which is the next city on their way. So yeah.
Okay.
Well, we take a gander at Bryn Shander. We make yourself some pyrite mitts.
Yeah, man, I'm pumped. This is gonna be good.
Mm-hmm. I'm kind of stoked about getting my horns carved by that kid too. I'm thinking about putting a lady on there, like slaying something with a big hammer, and then maybe 2 hammers in her hands, and
I'll read
I
you.
don't know, something,
I'll
something
read
on
you.
there.
All right.
Yeah.
So are you guys talking to Suffolk?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
So I guess we have to go ahead. Sorry, Dan. I was just
saying we can go talk to him yet.
So yeah, if you come up to him, he just kind of looks you over and he doesn't really say anything. You definitely get the feeling that he's not one for a whole lot of words.
Hey, man, speaking of icebreakers, like it's like real fucking cold out here, and you look like a freak of nature not wearing a coat. Was that a good? Is it good? Okay.
I was born on the night of a winter's moon. It's left me not having to worry about the cold. Cold doesn't bother me anyway.
Would that be something we've heard or know about?
Probably popular Disney movie.
Does he like to build the snowman?
No, you've
I'm
actually.
sorry, I'm the wrong person for this.
Mr. Occultist, if you give me an intelligence test.
Okay. Would you call it investigation? Because then I go a die size
let's
up.
go.
Okay.
Let's go investigation.
Okay. So that's the highest I could roll.
Wow. Yeah.
Ooh.
You've never heard of that before. It could be, there's definitely some weird pagan practices up here in Tin Towns.
Mm-hmm.
But more likely, you would imagine something like that's got something to do with magic of some form.
Okay.
All right,
That's
so
something he's born with.
So I'm gonna whisper to him while my crew's standing next to me, and I'm gonna start it as a whisper, and then I'm gonna get loud enough for everybody around me to hear it, and I'm gonna say, "So I'm something a bit of an arcane occultist myself, and I had this vision that told me you were up to something kind of evil. Now I'm not a righteous man myself, and I'm not here to judge you, but I'm pretty sure at least you're feeding me a line of shit about this."
I think you should buy something or be on your way.
You get any chocolate?
Go ask the Torg. I think he may have some sweets. I don't know about chocolate. And this dude is like, even after when you you kind of put the screw to him there with that question, just flat faced, no emotions. Even when, he said that to you where it would normally be, maybe a little bit of agitation, a little bit of anger, like his face didn't give anything away. He's got those weird dull eyes. Like there's no real sparkle to him. It kind of is a little disturbing.
Would I recognize that maybe he might not be alive?
You can give an intelligence test.
Okay.
let's get
Well,
that.
That would be
I'm
good
dumb.
for you.
Yeah, you
That's
could
why he
roll high
doesn't-
though.
we'll
What
see.
happened?
I rolled an 8.
I'll say it, you having firsthand experience of what it's like to be an undead person. And then maybe you traveling with Jake, are you going by Olinthian, or you want me to change it to Alex on the overlay?
Olinthian.
Okay. Traveling with.
If you ask him his name again, he'll probably give a different one.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool. Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
I like
He's
it.
lived a few lives. Gotcha,
Yeah.
gotcha.
So if you were, traveling with Olinthian, you're familiar with, what the dead look like. And, this dude looks healthy. He's got, good tone to his skin. Maybe a little bit of a tan almost.
Just dead eyes.
Yeah. Now, when you can see that he's breathing, but no, no breath in the air, which is definitely odd. But
That's weird.
Hmm.
But I know he's not undead, so I
you
kind
feel
of
comfortable saying that he's not undead.
Olympian, are you with us?
Yeah.
Okay. I turn to you and I say, "Well, he ain't one of mine."
Well, he's not one of mine either.
Well, maybe right now we don't pay him no mind, despite the fact that this man emits no hot air as breath. Maybe this is a bit of a red herring for now. I'm not sure, y'all, I say in a whisper to the group.
Perhaps all of his hot air just stays inside of him.
Yeah, I don't trust him as far as we could throw him either.
I'd like to smash it out of him.
I'd like to see that.
I imagine that my sledgehammers are like crossed across my back, and I pull them out like and just smash people's heads together.
I like that. Well, you know what? I got an idea. I'm gonna walk over to Torg and be like, "What direction you heading out of town next, and when you leaving?" I'm curious if we're going to cross paths again.
We'll be here for a day or two.
Yeah.
Do
Then
you
we're
have
gonna
any
head over-
chocolate?
Chocolate. I don't have any chocolate, but I got some sweets I'd be willing to sell off. I got some hard candies here and there. Maybe a little bit of, I think
Some
maybe we got
Werther's.
some, Werther's Originals, maybe some black licorice, but no
I
chocolate.
whispered to
right
Cletus, "No chocolate."
But anyway, Torg would explain. After this, they're going to go to. They're going to stay here for a day or two. Bryn Shadir is going to be next on their list for a day or two, and then they're probably going to head over to East Haven.
Well, conveniently, I think that's where we're going to, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but you guys are heading there a lot quicker, so it probably sounds like 5 days or so they'll make it to East Haven.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how long exactly do you plan on taking to get to East Haven?
So meta game wise, like the one thing we could do, and I'd be saying this to the crew too. I just to make it more expedient, like we could briefly detour out of Targos towards Bryn Shander where he's heading. Maybe rough them up for info when they're not in town to get us, and then head straight for the star from there.
There's something you could definitely do.
Because I don't trust this guy what don't breathe and is lying about magics. I saw him in an evil vision.
Is it implied evil?
So the thing specifically is kind of like when something is paranormal and not quite right? So it's a sixth sense for something spoopy, basically. So man's be spoopy, not necessarily evil, but definitely spoopy and fishy.
I wasn't sure if it was like the detect good and evil, where it's like clearly one or the other.
It's kind of both. It's just kind of something off. It's kind of just something
detect
off.
good and evil.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, like something wrong, different, right? Like because Dark Trails is kind of like, ooh, eldritch energy is kind of, right?
Yeah.
Like, so just something off is
Yeah.
my reading of it. Bert could probably tell me more true, but yeah.
I'm fine for
It's
catching
unnatural.
back up with these two at East Haven if need be.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
got
we
some
do
options.
have to go there, it's going to be for something bad anyway. So
Yeah.
Oh, we can
Like-
get some more information on the way.
Yeah, well, Torg said they're gonna be here for a couple of days. Then they're going to be in Bryn Shander for a couple of days. So if you're wanting to wait for 2 days, then you could travel with them. But if you're wanting to just rest overnight and then head as
Gotcha.
directly as you can, and then they'll kind of fuck up your timing a little bit.
Yeah, I guess it just depends on how important we think these two are, right? Like, if we just want to check out the star and maybe save that kid's dad first, we could try to meet
Yeah, I
up
was
with
gonna.
them somewhere else.
I was gonna say I don't think they're as important as an entire expedition.
Right, exactly.
So.
That's fair. I'm with you then. If it was like stay overnight, then follow them out of town, that's one thing, but stay a couple days, probably not worth it. Yeah.
But I'm glad to like put in the mental mark, like asshole, what deserves a punch in the face?
And no chocolate.
No
yeah,
chocolate.
man.
Yeah, that's where you earmark the page.
This is like the Telltale
I'll get
games
back
where it's
to
like Cletus will remember that.
Yes.
Exactly.
You didn't have chocolate.
There's a telltale lack of chocolate on this person's person.
That's right.
Everyone will remember that.
Man, what kind of son of a bitch tells you he's got Werther's when you ask for chocolate?
I mean, I like
Motherfucker.
Werther's, but it ain't chocolate. Let's be real.
I mean, I do too. I'm not saying that they're bad or wrong, but if I ask you about chocolate, you tell me Werther's, I'm gonna kick your teeth in first chance I get. Son of a bitch.
Now that might be a bit extreme, but he also did say black licorice in response.
Yeah, okay,
to
I'll be fair.
chocolate,
It's the licorice. It's the licorice that really makes me want to kick his teeth in.
Black
It's the
licorice is
Macedonia
so
of candy.
gross.
Yeah, that's the devil's candy right there.
Well, let's put an earmark on that and kick his ass later over that black licorice.
All right.
You heard it here first, everyone. Black licorice is
The Macedonia of
hair
candy.
harvested right out of the devil's tank.
Yep.
Yeah, probably grows there.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's what we're going to find
Yeah,
in the center of the
that's-
star.
Licorice
just a-
is his taint hair.
Yeah.
I don't mind black licorice.
I had so much respect for you.
Well, everybody, F's in chat for Jen. We're gonna be kicking her out of the
Ma'am,
defenders now.
good knowing you.
I just like to know when I'm about to. I just like to know when I'm about to consume it. Like the
You know,
jelly
there
bellies
has
when
to
you
be
eat like
one-
a black licorice jelly belly. Like I need to know that I'm about to eat one. I can't be surprised by it.
Well, the thing
I'm
is that
surprised
every
by
group
this
needs
info.
the person who will eat the black licorice.
I like the black licorice.
Exactly, and that's why you're handy.
So you're
you.
our sin eater in real life.
Oh. Yeah, I accept. Yay!
You're a confection sin eater. Confection
Yeah.
eater.
Confections shin eater.
Yeah, it's a shin eater. Doesn't
Shin
quite
eater.
match. Yeah.
I hope that comes with like the Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater
I was
theme.
thinking, what a thrill.
Though.
Nice.
Okay. So what's going on next? You gonna head over to the inn?
I think
Yep.
we're in for it now. Yeah.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
Luskin Arms,
Yep.
I believe it's called.
So yeah, you head over to the inn, and Keegan there is waiting for you. Also there, waiting in the common room. Well, not waiting for you, but in the common room, is Kai. You see the two other people that you saw. You see the man who's just real nice, and then you see that tiefling that was in that armor.
Cephas.
Well, no,
No, this is
yeah,
two different people in that other
yeah,
group.
Oh, my bad.
Mhm.
and the tiefling in the armor is sitting at a chair in the corner, kind of by the fire, while you see the man's in the not too far from there, kind of tending to like there's a table set up along one wall with wooden cages all over the top of it. He seems to be feeding something in the cages.
Hobbit says.
And these cages are, they're, I don't know, they're maybe a foot or so square. And they're pretty, it's kind of chicken wire strung between, the wood support. So,
Oh, man. Are they Mogwai? I hope it's a Mogwai.
Hope time isn't based on whether it's day or night here.
Right?
right.
Mogwai's
Every
just
day
died.
is after midnight.
Yeah.
But you enter and you see Keegan waiting for you. He's like, "Oh, I got you your room. You got I can only get one room, but it's got enough bunks for all of you to stay in." They won't feed you. I wasn't able to get you food, but at least you got someplace warm to sleep, while you're in town.
Man, Keegan, you're all right, man. I appreciate that.
Hey, everybody. Those two over there, those are the other two that had something weird about them in my vision.
How quiet are you whispering that?
Pretty quiet. I would be discreet as I could be.
I'm going to roll an intelligence test for Keegan.
Okay.
Just to see, I'm going to say the number is going to be a 15. If he hits a 15, he'll hear that whisper, or 15 or higher. He gets a 2, so yeah, he's oblivious to what you just whispered. So,
all right. Well, thank you, Keegan. That's mighty kind of you.
Do they appear to be dressed, unseasonably?
No.
The other guy was?
No.
Or
one is real regal though in terms of his dress.
And they're also inside. So the people inside the tavern here, they kind of kick off their heavy weather gear, and they're just in their normal clothes. But even still, the normal clothes, they're thicker furs. Lots of heavy fur collars and stuff. Still warm dressed, and these two are definitely dressed warm. And you can see the tiefling in their armor, like old medieval style. It's really disturbing. You've never seen anyone dressed like this before. We're not in high fantasy D&D, so people wearing armor is, you heard stories of, like knights in England pulling swords from stones and shit like that. But he's wearing some old-fashioned medieval, like, knight's armor. But kind of poking out at every joint is just, like, thick fur. So he is very well insulated in this armor.
he's wearing that inside too?
Yeah.
Might be a little warm in that, maybe.
Probably not with that devil blood of his.
There's only one way to find out. But yeah, so Keegan would point you to your room, and he says, if you want some food or something like that, you need to go talk to, and he points to the owner of the establishment. Let's see. The proprietor is a human by the name of Owen. Kind of a quiet, balding man. If you want to get some food, you can go talk to him, and he'll charge you for it. But the it's not bad, not as good as where we just came from. Mom cooks up a pretty good chowder and fish stew. So, but they do get their meat here from Good Mead. So it's some good stuff. Not that I ever drink it. Wink, wink.
Hey man, I got myself some dice. We can do some good meat games and have a great old time, man.
I'll give points for that. Everyone gets a fleeting luck.
Oh hell yeah!
Cletus, thank you.
It's what I do.
It's how I do.
And speaking of which, Nate, you'll say thank you for that, but then my impetuous nature is going to have me go over one. I need to see what's in those cages, man. I got to know.
You walk up to the cages and you see inside. Also, I do want to point out, seeing as that we don't currently have any kind of healer in the group, we'll go ahead and use the Lankmar Fleeting Luck healing rules. So in combat, you can spend a luck point to allow yourself to heal a hit die.
Okay.
Oh.
And that's once per combat, right? It's
Once
like
per
an action.
combat.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want that to work the same with me, Chuck? Like I'm not sure story wise how that enters into it.
We'll go ahead and say yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay either way, whatever you
Yeah.
want to do,
We'll
because
say
it makes
yes,
sense.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I could see like in the middle of combat, you do one hit die worth of quickly stitching your arm back up or something.
I MacGyver myself together.
Yeah. Duct tape. I was a plumber, so I probably have duct tape.
I'll lend you my sewing kit.
You do the lethal weapon, like shoving your shoulder back into the socket sort of thing.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Oh, shoot.
Hey
We
there,
got
Shiny
another.
Easy.
Nice.
That's 100 bits.
Yay!
That's that's a point of fleeting luck for everyone. So thanks, Ashley.
Sweet.
Hell yeah. Well, hell yeah, man.
Later.
That's great.
So you move up to this table, and this kind of regal dressed human. It each cage has a very bright and odd colored snake inside of it. But it gets a little bit weirder because the snakes all have weird leathery wings like bats.
Oh.
Oh, holy hell. Flying snakes.
And he talks in kind of like almost like a posh British accent. I can't do a posh British accent, so I'll
Yes, you
stumble
can.
my
I
way
believe
through.
in you, Chuck. Do it.
Believe
Try
in
it, Chuck.
So
Just channel your Spice Girl, Chuck.
me. Just
Deliver.
pretend you're Jeff. Do Jeff.
I'll do Brother Vernon.
Yeah.
Yes, they're quite nice. I breed them myself. They're a hobby of mine, you might say.
Well, that's just like, he's possibly the most terrifying and beautiful thing I've seen at the same time.
They are quite wonderful. This is a younger clutch, so I'm keeping them, safe here in their cages until, I get a little more training in them, and then they can move about a little freer.
All right, man. What? They okay up here? Like, I got a buddy over there. He's a lizard fella, and it seems like these scaly types have a hard time in the cold and whatnot.
I've bred in a little more resilience, a little more tolerance for their current climate.
Man, that's impressive.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
People keep them as pets, or
Well, they are quite dangerous. They're highly venomous. I keep them as pets. I know how to brew the antidote, but I could not, in good conscience, sell these off to anyone else. It would only result in your death or the death of others.
so what do you do with them?
What do you do with any pet? Enjoy their company. It's like orchids. Have you ever bred and grown orchids?
Not for a while.
They're, something beautiful to behold, something to train, something to pass the time. A hobby, you might say.
And okay, well, I gotta say, there's a couple questions. Number one, how do you come across a little bit of that anti-venom? Because I like to know how to unpoison myself if I get poisoned.
Well, it is not for sale, my good friend. But the good news is I do not let my snakes out unattended, so you have no fear of needing that anti-venom. And if you were to get bitten by one of my snakes, it would be a strong sign that I am close by and would be able to administer the anti-venom myself.
Okay, see, the fact that
Would
you
you?
administer it, that seems to say that you're a pretty good person. I'm gonna ask you straight. What does it take to prove yourself worthy of buying one of these beautiful creatures?
I'll tell you what, let me think on that.
All right, man. I'm just like I'm all excited and scared at the same time, which makes me know I need it. You know what I mean? Like sometimes you see something and you just know it.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, Keegan is a good enough boy. I'll tell you what, I've heard that you've taken on the task of retrieving his father. That will be a good first step.
I
Let's
want
go
to
get
save
him,
his
boys.
father right now. I need a snake.
So we can all get killed by a snake.
Now,
Hey, man, I'll be responsible. I'll feed it and like everything.
yeah. And he'll pull you close there, Cletus, and whisper to you. Now, I do not want to say this too loudly in front of Keegan, but Keegan has high hopes that his father is still alive. Logic would dictate here that his father is quite dead. Surviving on Kelvin's cairn for this long, I do not see any other option except for him being dead. So please, when you find and return his father's body, be as respectful as you can. I've taken a liking to Keegan, and I've been helping him out where I can. The boy will be well taken care of and will receive a proper education.
Okay. Well,
We're pretty sweet on that young man ourselves at this point. He's been very kind to us.
Hey, I ain't sweet on no young boys. I just want to make that very clear.
Cletus, it is a turn of speech. I'm a bugbear, and I know that.
Okay, I have seen men shout over similar sayings before.
Cletus.
So what I'd like to elaborate and
We've
say,
adopted Keegan. He is our child now.
it's our boy.
He's got
hell
no pa.
I did not agree to that responsibility, okay?
He's got no pa, Cletus.
be charitable.
Man, no, I ain't taking that on. I'm going to go find his father, and I'll punch him back to life if I have to, because I ain't adopted no fucking kid.
Cletus, I lied. Really, only you adopted the child. We forged your signature on all the papers.
You know, I used to think I like you, but oh, god damn it.
This is my path of the damned coming out already.
You damn bear.
That child.
I'll lean over to Cletus and say, you know, if you ever get tired of her being alive, I could just kind of lay her to rest and everything will be
You
fine.
actually can't do that to me. I will come back.
I'll just
Very
send her
next
off
day?
again.
Throw you back up.
Put her-
I don't even know it takes a day. I think it takes a round, and I come back. You're never gonna
Wow.
get rid of me, Cletus. You're never gonna get rid of Keegan because he's your boy now, and you're his pa.
Man.
Same day shipping.
God
Except
damn
it's
it.
shipping those two together.
Oh
my
God,
goodness.
no.
Keegan and Cletus.
And it's like
No.
a buddy cop movie. It's like a buddy
It's-
cop movie.
It's CKY?
Why?
So with that in mind,
Top
seeing
and a
as
half
the
Alaska edition.
sounds like you like that boy. It sounds like Torg did not like that boy's father, and I don't trust Torg very much. What's your read on them in that situation?
Who are you asking?
The dude that's
seller.
been talking to us.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, he would give you his name. His name is Nathan.
Nathan.
He's so what was your question again?
So he said he liked the boy, and the boy's father's gone. He's trying to be respectful. The boy said Torg and his father didn't get along, so I'm trying to essentially be like, hey, this guy that you may not like, I also have a weird feeling about. What's your read on Torg and that whole business?
Torg is as much of a thief as he is a merchant. He has his uses, though. I will not deny that. If a foul deed ever needs to be done, he is a good first place to check. Torg is friendly enough in a town, but I would be worried about crossing paths with him out on the trails.
Well, that may be exactly what we need to do.
Yeah. And if that boy's father's already dead, maybe we follow them out of town. Not saying that in front of Nathan, but that's what
Yeah.
I'm thinking out of character.
His dad is not dead. We need to make haste to find his still alive father so he does not need to be adopted.
By you.
No, I did not agree to this. I don't care what piece of paper that stupid bugbear signed on my behalf. It ain't my fault I can't do my own letters. God damn it.
I like the idea that we're just gonna gaslight Cletus about his impending son, even though
See that,
nothing's been
Cletus?
said.
That's your ex on the
I like hold up a piece of paper, and the piece of paper says, "Rip this paper up if you want to adopt Keegan." And I hand you, take it from me, and rip it to shreds. And I'm like, ha!
Oh,
Gotcha.
Ooh, looks
You
like-
lawyers, you're so tricksy.
Sneaky son bitch.
there ought to
All
be a
I wanted
law.
was chocolate.
Yeah,
I just wanted to find some chocolate.
there you go.
That's how it starts. That's how it starts.
That's how it
You
starts.
go looking for chocolate, you end up with an
With a
adopted
kid.
child.
Who also wants chocolate? Let's be real here.
Oh God, it never ends.
Wait,
Then
does that
you
mean I
get the
gotta share
chocolate,
my
they take
chocolate
the
if I find it?
That means you
Yeah.
get no chocolate and have to watch someone else eat it.
Yeah.
Cletus,
Ooh.
I'm gonna level with you. I heard that Keegan likes black licorice.
I'm gonna punch him in the taint.
Can't do that to your boy.
Oh,
He ain't my boy. Stop pushing him on me, you son of a bitch.
that's fantastic.
It's at this moment that I'd like to walk into a corner and in a kind of a dark corner, take my familiar out of my sack. And he's a tiny little weasel named Paulie S'more. And he has a tiny little derby hat on. And I'm going to let him out of the establishment because I have a telepathic bond to him and tell him to listen in on Torg. And I'm going to sit in that chair and bond with my weasel for a bit.
That whole statement was just amazing.
I hope that you're actually like sitting just in a corner, facing into the corner.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm just zoned out. Yeah, 1,000,000,000%. The weirdest little kobold possible.
That's
Sitting in
fair.
a chair while he carries a chair on his back.
So,
Do you just lean back and then the chair's feet are on the ground and that's it?
how long do
Pretty
you
much.
want Polly S'more to listen in on Torg?
So basically, the way that the familiar seems to work so far. So tell me, Chuck, if this makes sense, because this is the first time I'm using it.
Yeah.
I rolled 4 as his attribute, which is gains a telepathic link with the occultist, allowing limited communication, and both can see through the eyes of the other with 1 round of complete concentration and with a working range of 1 mile. So what I'd like to do is, as long as he is hardy enough to be outside and be a little weasel in the snow, to be out there and be my eyes and ears.
Okay. I'll give him, seeing as he's pretty tiny, I'll give him like 20 minutes or so.
Okay.
Do you want to do that now, or do you want to maybe wait till like after business hours, or?
Yeah, I guess that's fine. We can wait till after business hours. That is something I will do when we're in our room then. That's
Okay.
the first action I'll do.
Okay, that's fair. I was just thinking like he's going to be out there just selling goods, ripping people off
Okay.
right now. So
Okay.
if
that's
you're
fair.
wanting a little more juicy information, it
Okay.
might behoove you to wait a little bit.
Sounds good.
But yeah, overnight, you send Polly S'more out. You find that one of those wagons is set up as a living quarters almost. It's a large
Mhm.
kind of covered wagon, but it's fixed up almost like caravan style wagon, where it's like a solid wooden tiny home almost. And Polly S'more can kind of get in a little bit where Polly S'more can get a listen in on or get a look in. And pretty much you see the creepy dude who doesn't get bothered by the cold, just kind of sitting there, kind of cleaning out his fingernails with an odd looking knife. You see Torg counting coins, maybe talking about, oh, we did good this time, hitting up that other merchant, kind of taking off some of their inventory for him. Really kind of helped us make a few extra bucks here. And the other dude kind of doesn't really answer. Now, one thing I'll notice while looking here, you see the creepy dude cleaning under his nails with that knife. It's actually a like an icicle.
Oh, the bodies
No.
had ice in the wounds.
Yeah. Now I had a theory about this and I didn't say it because you can't trace an icicle. It melts.
But yeah,
Polly
and
S'more scored.
you make it. Polly S'more comes back and yeah.
I'll relay to the party what Polly said. Polly's going to be like doing a little happy dance because Polly got info. And then I
Yeah.
give Polly some black licorice because Polly doesn't realize it's terrible.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, so why don't we're at the 2-hour mark. We'll go ahead and wrap this up here for the night. So next session, we'll pick up what you all want to set out to do in the morning and kind of take it from there. Yeah. So that's what we'll do. We'll be back with this game in 2 weeks. And we'll just, pick it up where we leave off and see what happens next. So what do we got? One thing I do want to point out with this adventure, reading through this adventure, assembling it for this, it's not a well-assembled, well-written adventure. I'll put that there. It's got some good stuff in it, but none of it's really assembled well. But one of the things in this adventure, the more favors, the more missions you do for the people in Tinstown, that's how you're going to level up. So if you want to level up, you need to, take on jobs and help out these people. Yeah. But yeah.
I just picture like a little WoW quest marker above like Keegan and the first town dude who sent us on this quest, and it seems very like do the things.
Yeah, it really is. It's very, some of them are like, as you enter town, this person runs up to you and gives you this job.
Hey you, I need chocolate.
Hey, I'm an NPC. Hey.
Yeah.
Hey man, all I need to hear is that these people have so long as they got themselves at least one, like a Toblerone. Offer me $10 and a Toblerone and I'll do your shit, man.
There we go.
Would you take a Hershey's bar?
$15 in a Hershey bar.
There's half a Rolo in it for you if you do this.
There you go. So yeah, that's what we got. We'll see how this adventure opens up and how long we end up, I'm planning on this to be a campaign length adventure, so
nice.
We'll see where this goes. I
did not expect Polly S'more to be immediately helpful and to crack the case open. I'll say that.
That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
Valuable.
I'll I don't want to reveal too much else.
Fair.
On lab. So yeah, we'll be back 2 weeks with this. Next Wednesday we'll be back with Spectaculars. Jeremy can sort out, the entire party throwing themselves through a portal to hell.
Man.
It'll be.
I'll try and think of some Thanksgiving nonsense.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, man.
We had a chance to not to, but then we all were like,
yeah. It was like, okay, like somebody threw their zombie through. Cool. Oh, you sent your bat through. Cool. Oh, no, the whole party. Great. Okay.
That's fantastic.
We'll just take all these notes that I had here and put them right in the shredder.
There we go. What do we got? This coming Friday, we'll be back with Joe's Evil 5th Ed campaign, the Hollow Throne. So we'll be playing that some more. This coming Saturday, we'll be doing Forbidden Lands on Free League Publishing at 1 p.m. Central. I don't know if we're doing anything on Sunday. That's kind of, up in the air for a little bit. Jeff's in this game, but Jeff's got some personal stuff he's got going on, so he'll be on hiatus for a little bit. So we'll see where that goes. But yeah, I don't know. I don't got much else. Check out the Pludcast. Wherever, you listen to podcasts to hear Jeremy and Matt and Ken talk about cool comic book stuff. Every weekday, usually it's like 12 to 1 p.m. Central. You can check Friendin streaming art at twitch.tv/Friendin. All sorts of exciting stuff. We've got our 2 zines out for sale right now. Dan Dies in the End #1. We've got the Hollow Zine, and here in the next couple of weeks, we'll be dropping our next Dies in the End zine issue, and we're hot and heavy in creating our, holiday-themed zine, which will be out sometime in December. So, yeah, that's all we got. Anyone else got anything else they want to add? No? Well,
ready for some more shenanigans.
Yeah, so I guess until we see you again, start fires, do drugs, and tip your fucking bartenders. Deuces. Oh, and you get to listen to some more of my music as we switch over to the end screen.
Or real
Lucky
non-copyright.
bastards.
Enjoy, you fucks. Goodbye. Welcome to the Defenders of Cobalt Twitch stream. Please enjoy this DMCA-free music while we wait for the show to start.
It's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Playing some games, it's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Talking about cheese. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Twitch stream, I love you. Yes, I do. Boots and cats and 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 boots. Boots
and cats
and 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 boots
and cats
boots.
cats.
Welcome to the Defenders of Kobold Twitch stream. Please enjoy this DMCA free music while we wait for the show to start.
It's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Playing some games, it's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Talking about cheese. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Twitch stream, I love you. Yes, I do. Boots and cats and 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 boots. Boots
And cats
and 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 boots
and cats
boots.
cats.
Welcome to the Defenders of Kobold Twitch stream. Please enjoy this DMCA free music while we wait for the show to start.
It's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Playing some games, it's a Twitch stream. Whoa, 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 it's a Twitch stream. Talking about cheese. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Twitch stream, I love you. Yes, I do. Boots and cats and 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 boots. Boots
And cats
and 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 boots
and cats
boots.
cats.